Alright. Hey, hi. How's it going? I hope everyone's doing all right today. I know that I am. I see what I'm doing wrong. Which is next to nothing, honestly, but I see what I'm doing wrong. Alright, so. Scoot in a little too far, and good. Good. Okay. Woo! We're going to be going back to the research lab. There's a lot more cutscene to go, but I did turn on the subtitles, and I also got some of the DLCs. So we have more of the Integral podcast. I got a couple of songs, and we got some camo, which is not going to be important, but it's going to be important. Oh, you didn't know that this game has DLC? Yeah, Metal Gear Solid 4 has DLC. It's all free, and it's all inaccessible, except for stuff. I haven't played Rise yet, but no, since well, not always, but since at least like the mid-2000s. Here, I'll show you, or I'll give you a link for how to access it. Because with the patch 2.0 and the removal of Metal Gear Online from from the game, they made it inaccessible. But on the menu, here, I'll even show it off here in just a second. So we'll go. Yeah, that should be quick game, or that's quick game. Good. Yep, that's what I want. So, I don't have it set up yet, and I can, but I don't want to do it. Not right now. But I'm just going to show off where you go for the DLC, because the game does have DLC. Oh, and I've got to put this onto... so I can monitor everything whenever I'm looking this way. I have an easy... into the chat and everything. Dismiss that, I'll do it later. Good. Oh, yeah. But AC2 is a very fun game. It's just, yeah, it's got some things to it, but yeah, no, I did just sword slash directly off of a thing, directly into water. It was great. I was so mad. Yeah. Yep, we know Konami made this. And it is a Kojima production. It's got Dolby in it. That's the next credit thing that was gonna pop up. But no, you go to extras, right? And then you can see how I have total size is 1,100 things. I've got 16 files. You can see them all right here. And it has camo, music, and the Integral podcast is also here, but it's not going to be here because I'm actually connected to the internet. Oh, you didn't know about the podcast? Aw, man. Well, we're going to have to put on episode 2 for you whenever we get here. Yeah, there's a podcast in-game. You have to download it. I downloaded all the episodes. It doesn't say I did. But that's because the podcast is different in the Japanese server, which is the one that it was trying to access, and the files that it says that I have. I don't know why it says that I have the Japanese files. I downloaded the American ones, or the North American ones, but oh well, not the point. But there is a podcast in the game. It's kind of like a developer commentary. There's a Japanese audio one, which is Guns of the
How
Hide-chan.
long is my body gonna hold out?
So it's
Your
basically,
cells,
I think,
blood,
Hideo
organs,
Kojima like
nerves,
talking
skeletal
about the game and
system,
like development and all
muscle
that.
tissue.
This
Every
one
part of your
is
body
actually
aging
just a
rapidly.
couple of other like people
An ordinary man
who probably
wouldn't
worked
even be
on the
standing
game
right
as
now.
well, talking about like
Snake,
what it's like
the
and
only thing keeping you
going through a
together
bunch of stuff.
is the
So it's
strength
actually
of
kind
your
of
will.
interesting.
How long
It has
do I
recommended
have?
spaces to listen to it, and yeah, there's a podcast in game.
Half a year.
So we actually did listen to episode 1 already in the
Don't.
true. But yeah, no, that's in here. It's all there, and I gave you the ability to get to it if you
There's
want to
something
monkey
I have to
around
tell
with your internet settings. Like I said,
You and
I
both
can do
know
it.
your
I just
body is
I
approaching
don't want to.
its limit.
I don't want to do it right now.
When I said half a year,
I'd have to be off alone, or I'd
wasn't
have to bring
talking about
myself
your
on the
lifespan.
big screen, monkey around with my internet settings, do all
What do
this.
you
And it's just like,
mean?
no, it's not worth it right now. Wait, no, God damn it. It didn't save it. I'm gonna get started on this one more time, and it really sucks. Really goddamn sucks. Okay, fine. You know what? I mean, can't mixed ladies be a Becky? I don't understand. If we're going by the if we're going by the derogatives, then yeah, I guess she's always been like, because she's actually South African, right? Or because she was in Zanzibar land and did all the stuff with fucking Gray Fox. Medic, DHCP do not set. There we go. DNS settings manual. We'll just play with the thing here. Why not? Oh, I already had it. Cool. As to not expose my personal Wi-Fi and stuff while I do the rather non-committal thing. Let me take a look. Not like I'm using a real DNS anyway. 142.171.43167 is going to be that DNS server. You apply it to both the forward and backward, or primary and secondary, rather. And then I will show off all the stuff. I'm gonna leave the second one as 000 automatic. Do not use. Test connection IP address. Gained. Cool. Yeah, I put that onto the scene, so I'm gonna need to do that in just a second. Ugh. No, she's not Wonder Bread White. That. Oh, I'm not. No, because she's an orphan. Remember, she's an orphan from Africa, who was raised by Gray Fox. We find that out in the first game. So she kind of lied about her past to most government organizations. Yeah. But no, you are right. That is what she said she was. But also remember that in the first game, it is Liquid, so he is telling you the truth. But yeah, she's working with Gray Fox to try and kill both you and Liquid for the things that you did in Zanzibar land to Gray Fox. Yeah, exactly. Alright, now, as you saw earlier, because I was actually connected to the internet, it didn't connect to anything. Oh wow, look at this! There's all the DLCs! Look at all these podcasts! And the musics! Ah. Oh. So no, if you use the fake DNS that I linked with the MGO or save MGO link up there for the GitHub link that I linked in chat, you can and will be able to do the things there. And now I'm gonna have to put subtitles on because I did that last night in preparation for today. Whenever I downloaded everything. Sorry. Lost the happy. But the happy's back. I have no idea.
The truth, Naomi. How long is my body gonna hold out?
Your cells, blood, organs, nerves,
I'll have
system,
to take a look at it at
tissue.
some point.
Every part of your body is aging rapidly.
Because I have no idea. I might be feeling
An ordinary
masochistic.
man
Who
wouldn't be
knows?
standing by now. Snake, the only thing keeping you together is the strength of your will.
How long do I have?
Ah, much better. I'm so glad we have subtitles now.
Half a year.
I meant to have them on the entire time. I had them on in the original recordings. But then my PS3 died. Or the disk drive did. Luckily, I've
Don't.
jailbreaking it. That was great. Wait.
Snake,
It's-
there's something I have to tell you.
Now what?
I may be missing something. What did I
You
say?
and I both know your body is approaching its limit. But when I said half a year, I wasn't talking about your lifespan.
Oh yeah. Because she knew Liquid was his twin, and so she was trying to kill him too. Because Foxeye was originally supposed to be there to kill Liquid, but she made it a genetic thing that worked on all of the genome soldiers. So whenever you're actually going through, because the genome soldiers are your DNA, you're actually spreading a plague to the entire clone army that Liquid has surrounded himself with, because it's actually designed to kill people with your genetic.
The infected person's genetic code fully matches the genetic sequence programmed into the virus's receptors. In other words, it only
What
attacks
is?
targets with specific genes.
Are we? Because
That's what killed the AT president. And Liquid.
Yes. And at the same
it's supposed
time,
to
it's
be
set up to protect
in a
those
meta
not
way?
designated as targets from the virus's harmful effects.
no, I don't actually. Could be cancer,
Here,
theoretically.
I'll show you.
Or just any number of like pathogens that
receptors on
generally
the
make
foxdie
it
inside your
themselves
body are
known into
breaking
cloning populations, but I don't know.
The rapid
What
aging
is it
process
in a
is
meta
changing
way?
the
I
environment within
haven't
your
read
body.
this one.
As a result, the virus is starting to mutate. The viruses on the left are
Yeah, right.
foxdie in its original form. The ones on the right I took from your body. They're already mutated. The receptors, they're wearing down.
Meaning?
This mutated version of foxdie could activate even if the infected person's genetic pattern doesn't perfectly match the receptors. Which
And
means
so?
the virus is becoming indiscriminate about what type of target it kills. Ever since Shadow Moses, Foxdie has been breeding continuously in the nanomachine colony inside your body and dispersing into the air. But
Oh, yeah.
there are no more targets to attack, so there
It
haven't
is.
been
You are
any more
absolutely right.
outbreaks.
You're spreading a biological weapon that you don't even know you're carrying
However,
until, like,
if the
most
receptors
of the way
continue to wear
through,
down,
and it's
it
all
will
only
become a
because
killer
Naomi
virus that
gets
attacks
outed by
untold numbers of
Liquid at
victims.
the time that it's going to be most useful
What
for
if we
him
kill
and
them
least
all?
useful for you.
From the body.
So good.
There are no antibodies either. I don't know what percentage of the receptors have to break down, or how many people will be targeted when that happens. But what is certain is that people will begin to catch Foxdie through airborne transmission. It'll start with those closest to you. Then, one by one, they'll lose their lives. The part of the virus that distinguishes between individuals will start to break down in about...
Half a year.
no. 3 months at the most.
3 months.
Ironic, isn't it? You've spent your entire life saving the world from Metal Gear.
No, actually, I think, I think he was more
No.
hoping to sow chaos within the
Becoming a
comms
doomsday
unit
device
to keep,
yourself.
give him a chance to actually kill you with Metal Gear while he had the nuke
I
and
can't
kept
predict
everyone
exactly how
in
devastating the
a
epidemic will be.
kind of
Whether
operational
just 1% of the
blackout, you
human
know?
race could unlock
I
the
think that's what he was trying to
receptors,
do because
whether we
if I
all
remember
can.
right, that call comes whenever you're just about
In
to
either
put in the
case,
third
3
key
months
card.
from now, you'll be a walking biological weapon.
As you think that you're going to do that just before he floods the thing with
If
gas.
it were up to me, you'd be quarantined already.
It's not over yet.
I know. You still have a job to do. You have 3 months. Still enough time to think once all of this is done with.
And if I choose death first? Will
Good
that
question.
stop Foxdie from spreading?
Oh man. I remember thinking that
When
this
the
looked
host
so
dies,
good. It still does,
dies
but
with it.
it's not like nearly as good as it looks now with PS4 graphics because you can tell where the face isn't rigged and where it is, and this looks a lot more puppety than it used to. But coming from PS2, the emotiveness of the eyes especially, fucking shit, man. Because the eyes on a PS2 are literally just like painted on models for most of them that can blink.
Snake,
Like
tell me one more thing.
the twisting and curving of the lips,
Have
and
you been to a hospital?
but they can't
lately?
like full deform the face and like the expressive
While you were
grins and
there,
things that they
did
can
they
now.
give
The
you an
facial
injection?
expressions that
Don't
we
they
can do on the
always?
PS4 and above, Jesus Christ, it's nuts.
Take a look at this.
Like the
These came out
graphics
of
for
your body as
MGS5 are insane.
It's a new strain of Foxdie.
Too
One
bad
I've
it's a
never
shit
seen.
game.
Someone must have put them in you recently. Do you have any idea who?
Him.
The new
If you
Foxdie
didn't
strain
remember,
is
Drebin
multiplied
shot us with
rapidly.
new
What's
nanomachines.
in it?
I can't say for sure. I'll need to do some more tests. Here, take this. It contains the same substance the soldiers' nanomachines secrete inside their bodies. It's a drug that inhibits the nanomachine's ability to regulate the senses. The nanomachines inside the body malfunction when the system interferes with them. It triggers a reaction in the body, which is why you're having the seizures. Give yourself a shot whenever they get bad. It's potent, so use it sparingly. Unless you
I
are
understand.
an invalid.
I'm not going to use them at
It
all.
may restore your psyche for a short while, but use it too often and the amount restored will start to decrease.
Thank you for giving them to me, Naomi. But I don't generally have the like big seizures
I've been a
that you're
fool.
talking about. But
Let
it's
myself
fine.
drown in my nanomachines, and now I'm trapped by them.
You said yourself we mustn't allow ourselves to be chained to fate.
I can't slip free.
Then I'll free us both. Where's Liquid?
I can't tell you yet. Not until you free me.
You even know.
Liquid left here last night.
Where was he
Indeed.
headed?
Those are my terms. I can't leave this place of my own will.
What are you talking about?
I'm being watched.
Alright, now here comes actually one of the more fun boss fights in the entire
Removing
game.
the system will only cause his army to collapse from within. So
In
he's
all of
chosen
Metal
to
Gear,
seize
really.
control instead. Liquid's objective is to hijack the SOP system. He'll use it to create the ultimate army of perfect soldiers and launch his insurrection against the Patriots. There's a name for his new plan. He calls it Guns of the Patriots.
Title drop.
Guns of the Patriots.
This place isn't safe. Come with us.
Alright, we'll have to go after them shortly. Before we do anything else, we're gonna have to... I might have been able to get into the fight. We're not actually on the fight, but... oh, right, I forgot about this part.
Octo camo.
I'm gonna try not to kill the, frogs, which means that I've gotta...
You're surrounded, Snake. You'll have to break through to go after Naomi. Take out those enemy soldiers and clear a path.
will do. Because they'll come by. At some point. I don't know when, but they'll come by.
What?
Okay, and there's more coming in. Oh shit. Missing there wasn't the worst thing, but I wish I could have actually shot them. I think there's 8 of them.
What?
One more down. One more down. Okay, oh, okay, yeah. So the reason for that, I believe, is to cause an operational blackout. Cause more chaos over at Mission Control, because you can't have those people in there. allow Snake to die in the gas chamber there because he doesn't know Huey's helping him. So without Huey's help, Snake would have died in that command tower or not in that command space where you put in the last key card. Because I think that's whenever the codec transmission comes in. Yeah. Because I think that whenever you're about to put in the last key card is whenever the codec call comes in, that Miller explains that Naomi's not who she says she is. It's the final time you're going through there, and so it just causes chaos and allows him to kill Snake in peace. You know, because you're not going to get any help from Colonel Campbell because he's off restraining Naomi. Li Ming's there, but she can't really do anything because she's just basically your operational backup, like literally. And he doesn't know Hal's on the premises helping you, so it's only by the grace of Hal that you survived. All praise Hal, our Lord and Savior, the Metal Gear God, the King. What did it forget at startup? Alright, that should be all of them. Let's go grab some weapons. Oh, these ones disappeared. That's fine. Oh, that one's good. This one doesn't have anything. Cool. And now we've got to try and escape. In which case we will... Yep. Oh yeah. You're right. I use different onomatopoeia for it.
People suffering. People hurting. People dying. It's all so fucking hysterical.
And grow fat. Sorry.
Laugh with me.
Alright, so two things have got to happen here. One, I'm gonna swap to this, and then I'm gonna do this. Because the next thing we've got to do is, nope. Let's just go back. Albums. That's what we need. Right, so now that's that. Two things here, weapons. We're gonna dump the operator, but we're gonna grab the stun grenades that we picked up earlier, stun gas mines that we picked up earlier. Oh, super. Super. I mean, I don't have like a ton of a problem with it, but they're all supermodels. Like the base actors are supermodels, so I don't blame people for fucking simping for them. I get it. Alright. Yep. Now we do this. And now we do this. Night vision. Oh, she's this way? This way. Oh, she's right here. Nope. Nope. She's right here. Alright, we're just gonna go into normal mode so that we can... Oh, okay, I see. I'm standing right next to her and I'm just being a dick. Okay, now I see. So, in that case... she's gonna be in front of this picture. She's gonna be coming through one of these windows. Oh, no. Nothing's wrong. Nothing's wrong at all, actually. They are the Beauty and the Beast core, so whether they're acting under Ocelot or not, I don't know for a fact, but yes, I suppose? Okay, then we can just shoot her right like that. Oh, get up. Through there. Oh, nope. Dive through here. Good. Okay, I don't need the ration.
Just you try and find me.
Ah, okay. She's up here. Sure, I'll try and find you. But I don't have to try that hard. Oh, is she balling now? Ah, she got hit by a mine. Cool. Oh, okay, those are coming up. Good. Oh, I go non-lethal most of the time. Like, that's what I try to do in a Metal Gear game because that's rewarded. Over here. Okay. Okay, over here. Up again, or... Nope, she hasn't hit that one. That one's gone. She's in here? Yep.
Just you
let's use this then. Nope. That's just, okay. She's in here, it says. Okay, yep. I don't remember how where she's at on this one. Oh well, that's fine. Throw this down again. Up there. She's not this. And it's saying that she's over there. I just don't know if I'm supposed to be able to shoot her there or not. Because that is her. Okay, and now. Right, sure thing. I'll try. Ah, okay. I found you. Yeah, I know. I'm coming. And you are... this. Because I remember she likes to do a roll attack. Oh, and if she's over here... there it is. Oh. That's bad. Sure, we'll just put this on just in case. We're just gonna crouch here for now. We gotta move. Alright, go back over here. This is bad. I have no idea where I'm at. That's fine. Run, 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 run away.
Come here.
Ah, okay, got it. We will have to use that ration. That's fine.
Here, this way.
Yeah, why would I walk over your mines? Like you've been doing to me this entire time. Because I knew she'd be coming. Okay, is this the one that's gonna have her face, or no? Okay, she's gonna burst in then. Alright, run. She's gonna pull the gun soon. She's gonna run in and do the thing. Yeah, that's what I knew you were gonna do. Now you're gonna go out again, or you're gonna roll. If you're rolling. Yep, got her with that. Okay, and now we get the headshot with Mazin.
Naomi? But why? It's another mimic! Watch out,
no,
Snake!
it was only the one. It was only ever going to be the one. Yeah, apparently I will. Nice. Didn't hit her at all there. That's fine. Oh, she's back in the vault. There it is. There are grenades that I'm probably not making use of, aren't there? Let's try... Because I've got the satchel. Stun grenades. Alright, she's gonna come in. Where'd she come in from? Over here. Ah, shit! Fuck! Now, if only I was actually good at grenades. Oh, damn. Fuck. That did more damage to me than her. Okay. I'm just chucking these flashbangs out at her. Come on, come at me! Get the flash to the face! Behind me. Oh shit, she's just right there. Fine. Okay. Right. Oh man, that lasted so long. The stuns do like next to nothing, but I'm glad that they do something. Now comes the real fight. Because I'll get the laughing face camo at the next one, because I just did that. Or no, I'll get the trophy because I did that. I'll get the face camo for doing the next one. So there's a trophy that you get for defeating things non-lethally, and then you get face camo for doing this next area non-lethally.
Eight-legged beast.
And there's also, you know about the elemental ammos, so after I do this, I should be able to buy laughing ammo.
Are beyond my control. Their will is the will of the battlefield.
Yeah, no, there's actually a lot of good stuff, so we will be able to actually, the next, the next level we will be, we will be putting on the beauty face camo. Like, anytime we get a new beauty face camo, we will wear it throughout the entirety of the next mission.
So funny.
Fair?
No. It's not funny.
Okay. Then I'll do an octo camo switch after this
It's
to...
funny. I shouldn't be laughing. I can't.
Kind of yes, kind of no.
The truth is, I'm not laughing. Not laughing at all.
Okay, it's just what Drebin says, essentially. Their psyches are broken, and much like Grey Fox, fighting you, the person who can best them, they're allowed to address their trauma and either rest peacefully in death, or rest peacefully knowing that someone out there is going to help bear the scars.
I'm sorry.
And
so sorry,
all of this
I'm
is also because the nanomachines have been keeping most of their emotions amped up, and all of them are some form of murder and or mercenary from a long line of fucked up shit that happened to them, which turned them into killers and child soldiers.
Want to.
So it's just... Yes! It hurt me more. Do I need to say it again?
Snake, she's shed her suit. Who knows what she'll throw at you next? Watch out!
Alright, another way to do this is, actually, I have a ton of Drebin points, so what I'm going to do is something that a lot of people probably wouldn't think of. And it's not this. So I'm going to unlock a powerful shotgun, so probably like that, or... yeah, that's probably the best one I got. So we've already got the shotgun, so I don't need to do it. What I need to do is weapons on my side instead of the Mosin. The shotgun. This one. Yeah. Then we've got to buy at the Drebin shop VTech ammo until that's all we have. Ah, the sound effect is so good. Or V-ring ammo. There we go. Wait, I can't buy with Drebin points right now? I have no V-ring, or no, I have 100 V-ring ammo. Why do I have a... oh, never mind. If I have 100 V-ring ammo, then I just need to make sure that it's equipped. Yep. Turn the light off. There we go. Look at how much that V-ring ammo does, though. So that is the slime that they secrete on the suits because they're all like weird and like shimmery. whenever they get out of it. I think that's what it's called. Or like if you call Otacon during those scenes and you call everyone that you have access to during those scenes, they'll give you explanations for everything. I just didn't do that because I wasn't thinking of it. So you have my apologies. And Kojima just loves his ass shots, so I mean, at least they're equally applied in Metal Gear because you get just as many ass shots of Snake as you do of beauties. And Johnny, yeah. Mm-hmm. I didn't kill her. But I did shoot her with a vortex ring. Like, point blank, too. She took, like, 1.5 bars of stamina from just one vortex ring. Yeah, it would. I don't know exactly how, because I don't play Lethal, but yeah, I remember it was.
That's cold, man. And here I was about to tell my very best customer about face camo.
Face camo?
That camo skull cap you just picked up from Tentacle's shell. It utilizes the same kind of technology as your Octo camo suit. Using the two together can get you even better results. I'd hang on to it if I was you.
Doesn't fit. It's not my size or shape.
I mean, she still does, like, curl up, and I think,
before you can sport it.
he
Not
still
my line of
checks,
work,
but she is dead. Like,
Ain't you
that's
got a
the
buddy who
difference
specializes in that
there,
kind of
and you
thing?
don't get anything for it.
Somebody's done their homework.
Hey, it's my job.
Is that the real reason you injected me with those nanomachines? To spy on me?
I prefer the term customer data management myself.
Drebin.
Look, he does look like
It's strictly
Cisco. No frontin'.
confidential. I ain't gonna
Fucking
share it
asshole.
with anybody.
Then what did you mix a virus in with the nanomachines
Yeah.
for?
Virus?
A certain virus was detected in my body. Are you saying it wasn't in the nanomachines you injected?
Look, you do know there are other folks who could have done this to you.
I mean,
And
he let the
besides,
dogs out. That's
what
all I
would
know.
gain from infecting you? Better
Not to
for
say
me
that I don't
you're
know the
out there
thong
kicking
song.
ass on the battlefield. I was
I'm old. I
watching
know
you,
the thong
Snake.
song.
You're a real piece of work. Never thought I'd meet the man who could take down Laughing Octopus single-handedly.
Exactly.
She just kept on laughing. Now why do you suppose that is?
Something in her past.
You got it. She's from a village in Scandinavia. Little seaside hamlet known to all the locals as the Devil's Village. Place wasn't known for devils, though. It was known for octopus. See, this was one of the few places in Europe where
And
they
this is
eat
how
octopus
this is how
customarily.
they're explained, by the way.
Anyway, there's this cult of
Or this is how
crazies who
she's
for some
explained,
reason
anyway.
hate the village
Or
with a
what
passion.
she gains out of it
Then,
is explained.
when she was
Because
just a
Drebin's also an
teenager,
insider who actually
things
has
got
access
bad.
to the SOP system that she was
These nutcases get their
absolutely
hands
a
on
part
some
of.
weapons and
Because she
attack the
ran her own
village.
mercenary
Overnight,
network.
a sleepy little
You
fishing
know,
town
the
becomes a
Laughing
war zone.
Octopus one.
They round up all the villagers and execute them one by one. Except for that girl. They had something else planned for her. Something a whole lot worse than dying.
Because
Calling her
they're
the devil's
mercenaries
child,
in a field
they
and he's
forced
an
her to
enemy
do the kind of
combatant.
thing you'd expect
Because
someone
every time
east of the
that
zone.
Snake's on the battlefield, he's actually
After they
working for
made
the
her torture
rebels
her
or
family
working
and
with the rebels to
friends.
attain what he wants.
They made her
So
kill
the
her.
B&B
The whole
Corps
time
is
they
there
were
to root
forcing her
out
to laugh, howl like some sort
the
of demon.
the
And she was
elements
enjoying it.
or the elements of
What was she
sedition
gonna do?
in
Say
those
no?
areas.
They'd kill her too.
Even going so far as to,
So
in the
she
next
let
level,
fear take control, and did exactly as they
do
told
a
her,
full like military shutdown
butchered the bodies
with
of the ones she
checkpoints and
loved.
shit, right?
and laughed while she did it. And
So
as she
they're
bathed
already
their
in,
blood,
yeah, and
it
they're
gradually turned
PMC,
from deep red to
yes.
jet black. To her,
And so you just happen to be the thing that's causing the most trouble, so you're going to catch
She hasn't stopped laughing.
plus they're also working to the will of the Patriots, which is the AI system that creates the proxy wars. You know, so because everything is ruled by the SOP system, which is the Patriot system, which is
right. All right.
Oh shit!
Chat. There's other beasts out there in them woods. Watch your back.
I'll need to put the thing away from me next time. There we go. Face camo, Laughing Beauty. Laughing Beauty, or this can only be acquired by non-lethaling the beauty part of the Beauty and the Beast fight. Yeah. All of that is correct. Alright, shit. And now he's gonna syringe himself. I don't think we can go back into the shack, is the problem. So that means that the Lacking Octopus statue has to be here whenever we get out. So let's keep an eye on that. Oh, you've never played this? Didn't have a PS3? It should be accessible now. Like I think there might be a repack of it. Definitely seek it out and play it if you're a Metal Gear fan. It's actually the best in the series. And I say that having played most of the series now, except for Ghost Babel Survive and Ghost Babel Survive, Metal Gear 2, because I played the North American Metal Gear and I had the Metal Gear on as a phone game, but I haven't beaten that one. And Acid 2. Like, paying a lot of attention to her feet on that memory. Snake Eater's very good, and the re-releases are pretty damn good themselves,
Snake,
but it suffers from a lot of the old Metal Gear problems where the controls are kind of like in that era between PS2 third-person shooter and what we know now as like an action shooter. So it's got a little bit of too much jank, and while the story is incredibly compelling, and it does a pretty good job at like doing its thing, everyone knows the fake out.
Drifted. You never went back to see Rose.
So
Rose.
the shock is
Rose and I live in different worlds, different times. Her world has no place for someone like me. My place
ads
is here on the battlefield. Listen, Snake. Scouting is based on the principles of hunting. There are two fundamentals: awareness and tracking.
Awareness?
Awareness refers to locating a trail by paying careful attention to your surroundings. Tracking.
Oh no, I fucked up!
Your target's trail could be
I needed to get the statue in the Beauty and the Beast fight.
Grass trampled underfoot. You need to feel for clues using all your senses. Sound, smell.
I missed the octopus statue.
The direction of the wind.
Fuck!
Watch how the animals move. Listen for unusual bird calls. These are signs that someone may be disrupting the environment nearby.
You sound like a ninja.
Exactly. Ninja are the ultimate scouts. If your enemy is a skilled scout, they'll be doing the same thing. You may be the hunter, but you are also the hunted. To avoid enemy detection, move slowly, little by little. Don't disturb the air around you. Try to make as little noise as possible. Your pursuers will be doing the same, trying to sneak up on you without a sound. If you can't pick up the trail with your naked eye, switch the solid eye to infrared mode.
Alright, cool. Thanks for all the hints.
Snake, Follow Naomi's trail and find out where they took her. Watch out, though.
Yeah, no, I
You might
needed to
run
get
into
it
a few
while
holdups
during the
along the
B&B
way.
fight, so I can't, because I can't go back in there. Press the select. Let me see if I can. Let's see, real quick. Nope. And I can't jump through it. Alright, well, that's fine. No, I get it. I get it. But no, since everybody knows the twist of Snake Eater not being a prequel, like a full-on prequel, because honestly, that was part of the shock, right? Is you're just kind of left wondering, like, wait, how old is Snake? At a certain point, you know, it's just like wait, until you lose the eye, and then it's just like, oh shit, or maybe that's just me. Maybe I'm just an idiot, but that's the way I went through it, and so now it's just like, oh, okay, well, that's a game, and it's a very good game. It's an incredible game, but I still think this is best in the series material, even with all the cutscenes. If you are a lore head and you really enjoy yourself some Metal Gear, fucking yes, play this. You will get more out of it than you think. Even though I'm going to be playing it all for you, yes, my playthrough is going to be different than your playthrough. How you handle things is going to be different than how I handle things, and that, my friends, is the meaning of it. Manual. I'm going to put on laughing camo. Oh, we're going back to laughing. It's not going to give me anything, but it's going to happen. Now, whenever a person
Snake,
sees me...
The trail splits up into multiple directions. Look closely at the footprints.
yeah, we'll put on night vision mode real quick so that I can see which way Naomi goes. So she goes that way, and the other one goes this way. So we're gonna go this way. Speaking of Metal Gear, which one's your favorite Astartes chapter? Alright, so, okay, right, I don't have, that. So, I don't actually have a favorite Astartes chapter, per se. I mean, obviously Salamanders, but... But, like, in general, Astartes chapters are, like, the worst, so I don't think of them. I mean, Space Wolves are interesting, too. They're the ones who burned Prospero, though. So, I mean, if you're a Thousand Suns person, you know. But no, the Salamanders aren't rebels. I mean, you already know my chapter. If I'm going Astartes, if I'm going, like, if I have to choose... Oh,
Looks
got
like
it,
they
yeah.
split up here. What?
Just take that headshot because I want to. But, the The salamanders are the nicest of the spirit of the legions, so they're there and they use big flamers. And then there's also like I said, space wolves are good. But that's because I like the Viking aesthetic, not because I actually like the space wolves per se. And then
You think that could be Naomi's?
then you've got all the rest too. Fucking, but no, I'm a Death Guard person, not a Death Guard player, just a Death Guard person. Mortarion was robbed.
Well, what's this doing here? Naomi.
Okay, gotcha. Oh, okay. There's another guy here. Alright, that should be the only two here, and I know that I'm not really, like, getting anything out of this, but hey, if we can steal their weapons, we should always steal their weapons. Can it? Okay, cool. I don't have a specific guard, like, thing at all. I don't know too much about it, honestly. That's the biggest problem. Is I'm not huge into the guard lore, so all I know is kind of like the meme one, Krieg, Cadia, you know. And also Catachin, but that's because, you know, Adrid. Oh, nice. And we got and we sold the master key for a bunch. Sweet. And she's gone this way. There's probably more stuff the other way, but she went this way. There's heavier footballs.
Huh? That's weird. Naomi's shoe prints just vanish. But just hers.
But no, Tanith? I have no idea. Rationally, stealthily. Yeah, fair. If you can be a ninja, why wouldn't you want to be? I really don't know how she didn't see me. Alright, yeah, these were the heavier footballs that go off that way. I don't know for a fact, but just to remind everyone that we were wearing the beauty face because I could. Even more Drevin points. Yeah, and the heavy ones just go this way.
Who goes there?
Someone. But you will never know.
They must have gone separate ways here.
Indeed. That's why I'm gonna grab this. I'm actually surprised he didn't run into his own line. No, he definitely does not. I mean, he can, but he definitely does not. Alright, and the heavy's that way. So, what?
You need to look at more than just...
No, I know. Shut up. I'm not going the wrong way. I was going to go the right way if you just let me. Jesus. Like Leon and Ada. Yeah, true. No. We're de-stressing a little bit. Gonna be in this hot South American sun for
The
a bit.
footprints go in different directions.
I got lucky with that one. Not gonna lie. Alright, and now we can start looking for the... Yeah. Which way did... So... Beautiful. Because if they went that way, then this guy was just here, so they got there.
We're under attack!
I thought I shot him that time. He should be falling.
HQ!
This is HQ.
We're on...
Right, stay alert.
What happened?
I'm noticing more footprints now.
There's something wrong.
Security's getting
Report
tighter.
unit.
We
Confirm
could
their
be getting
status.
close to Naomi.
Did she go this way? Looks... No! That would have been fine. Oh, it was fine. Never mind. We made it. Hey, you tell me that you were fucking convinced that there was an alert right there. Tell me you weren't. I've just heard, yeah, I've just heard that so many times. Oh. Fucking PTSD got me on that one. That fucking bullet wound from the head, though.
Otacon.
That bullet wound to the head, though.
I'm sure of it.
Yeah, and they're taking Naomi away.
I understand. Don't denigrate yourself too much. It's fine. I actually currently have the Dragon Warrior 1 level up sound. Not the ba-da-da-da-da-da, but the boom at the end of it.
We don't know what will happen. Remember the last time.
I'm willing to make a few sacrifices.
As you wish. We'll begin
Oh, yeah,
shortly.
Caught him again. You don't... Spoilers. I'll explain later. Vamp is here for Liquid. That's the first and foremost thing. But he's here for Naomi. They have a very intertwined backstory. We'll explain more later.
We've got the go-ahead.
Spoilers.
Begin. We'll use his blood. It could get intense. Brace yourselves. Shots, all of you.
Yes, sir.
I'll be taking in.
Alright, and now we get an interesting mission. so much friendly fire in this game. They're using solids. They're using solids blood right now to try and take control of the SOP system.
Snake! The syringe! Snake!
So, because it's their plan, it's their attempt to jack the nanomachine system, and so you have to inject nanomachine suppressors to make sure that you don't do this. Yeah. So they're deploying geckos to the area to try and quell the test that Liquid did. Yeah. It doesn't kill you. It just, because it controls you, because the nanomachines run throughout your entire body, and if you have interference with that, there's emotional controls in the nanomachines that make you more effective of a warrior, of a killer. So some of these people are having trouble dealing with their actions because they're all essentially created sociopaths instead of regular sociopaths. You know what I mean? These people are trying to live with the accelerated feelings that they've had suppressed for so long. One in which AI and nanomachines rule the world. The dystopia we're going to live in.
Need a lift? Grabbing. Get in already.
The war economy is thriving. Yeah, essentially. You've played Revengeance, right?
Walk.
Revengeance is absolutely just about how this system is actually falling apart, and there's hope for the future. Even though they're working as cybernetic... There you go. Even though they're working as cybernetic super soldiers in that one instead of nanomachine enhanced super soldiers. It's the same difference. It's kind of the same game with the same message of hope for the future and to try and, like, stop our incredible war profiteering. Which is all that we're doing. I mean, even their soda's called Narc. Come on. There's probably narcotics in the soda to keep people from questioning the dystopia that they live in. Oh, and another really fun fact. This game is set in 2012.
Snake, I'm bringing the chopper to the...
No, I told you, take it off. Please, thank you. I don't want stun grenades right now either. I do want the RPG, but mainly I just want the shotgun.
They can't hit what they can't hit!
Snake, to fire the machine gun, stand
I'm not
next
going
to it
to.
and press
It's
the
fine.
action button. Then use the right stick to aim, and press the attack button to fire. Watch your aim, Snake.
I need to make sure that they're not doing the...
Oh, shit!
Powered suits are in our way! Take them out, Snake!
Snake, you have to open up a path. Do whatever
Trying
it
to.
takes. Don't bother using normal guns. You'll have to get up close and personal to deal with them.
Fine. Right, and there's still one guy hanging on, but that's fine.
All right, we're good to go.
Yeah, kinda. It is kinda like that.
Gecko, they must really like us. Hey, do something.
Alright.
Those Gecko will try to ram you. Don't
No, they
let them
won't.
get too close.
They'll want to try and ram me, but they won't actually.
You're the man, Snake.
And killing unmanned weapons gives you 500 revenue points.
Yeah, baby.
Thought we'd point that out. And let's go actually now, one more time, to podcasts. I think it's episode 3?
Metal Gear Solid 4 Integral Podcast.
Yeah, they're like biomechanical ray. They are fully autonomous AI creations with biomechanics for their legs and shit.
Metal Gear Solid 4 Integral Podcast.
MGS on our ass.
Hello everyone, welcome to the first
Oh, in this
official
case,
episode
if
of
I
Metal Gear Solid
have
4
to
Integral
destroy
Podcast.
this,
My name is
then
Sean
I'm not
Easton,
going to use
and
that
I'll be your
gun.
navigator and guide to this session, and I'm here with...
Archisado, I'll be your sub-navigator and fill in with jokes. Joined by Armor Ken Zamaismi, producer of Metal Gear Solid 4.
Snake,
I'm just
shoot the
watching
gate.
and maybe chatting here. It's cool, Ken, but we need your tips. Okay. All right, Sean, let's play through the game.
All right, so everyone's gathered here at the lobby of the Advent Palace. But first of all, I just want to tell everyone, just stay where you are, don't move. We have a few things we want to explain before we
Right,
begin.
good. The MGS should be
So
done.
throughout this tour, and this doesn't apply to just this tour, but to all these game guides, there are going to be parts, sections where we're going to tell the user to maybe equip a certain item, like a solid eye.
Yeah.
And that's really useful for looking around for items. And,
Yeah, especially night.
Alright, fine. I guess I just have to shoot it like this, because the fucking rockets aren't doing enough.
You kind of equip the solid eye.
Oh, no. So they have to stop and then...
Right.
I actually haven't watched Code Geass yet.
Just switch items from the iPod, and what that'll do is it'll pause the broadcast, pause your podcast here, and switch to the solid eye, confirm the location of whatever items you're looking for, and then come back, and your podcast should resume where you left off.
Well, okay, that's handy.
Not too complicated. So, all right, everyone, you should be in the lobby of Advent.
They can't hit what they
See, in
can't
the
hit.
center of the lobby, this is a big carpeted area. So I want everybody to just kind of walk over to that carpet.
Those Gecko will
So
try to
what you
ram
want to do is put on
let
your
them get
solid
too
eye.
close.
I mean, yeah, these ones will.
Kind of spin around, and you see a Playboy over here on this couch.
Touching the corner.
Right.
Fine.
The Claymore mine. The first thing you want to do is kind of crawl up to the Claymore mine and pick that up.
Just two.
Out of my way.
Oh, yeah, we already did that. Never mind, the Integral Podcast is more of a walkthrough, I guess.
Hang on, it's gonna get bumpy.
Right.
I don't know why that's doing that, because it's destroyed already. Like, it shouldn't be driving.
Yeah. Well, throughout this stage, you'll see a lot of traps basically set throughout the Advent Palace. Really obvious, laying traps.
Here they come.
Playboy with next to the Claymore, some kind of food or something, an item next to the Claymore. Yeah, it's all intentional. Basically, it's Akiba setting these traps.
Hold on tight.
Oh, okay, this is the Middle East. Never mind.
So what they can do is just enable the solid eye, and when you spin around, you see the item, you see the trap in front of it. The Claymore mine is kind of glow.
And I am doing it.
And just crawl up to it and pick it up.
Don't fall off.
Ooh, okay, so where do we go next, Sean?
All right, next.
And now we're done.
Vision thing, spin around.
Well, just about.
See,
Yeah, I did. I'm sorry. It's been... Do you know how long it's been since I've played Metal Gear Solid 4? Like, really? with all the fixins. Probably, yeah. Probably as long as these.
Come on, Naomi. Stay with me.
Oh, I don't know specifically, but I know that you're probably trying to set up a D's nuts joke, so I'm just going to avoid it. Yeah. There were memories there. Oh well.
Oh, shit.
Well, at least I caught it. At least I wasn't completely stupid. Oh, probably. There are times whenever I was whenever I'm not going to be paying attention. Also, the thing that really sold me on this entire game, fucking Raiden, yes. This is the shitty cyborg body,
Come on, get out
but
of here.
this is cool.
Can you move?
Yes. Let's go.
Here they come!
Do I own Rising on Steam? If I own Rising on Steam, I'm playing Rising on Steam. He does, though. And remember, base Raiden was able to take out 15 rays. So, Cyborg Ninja Raiden over here, not even taking a scratch from these geckos. Okay, taking a scratch, but then doing this. Yep. Ah, so cool! This is the dopest shit. I don't care what you say. The little baby boy from the Metal Gear Solid 2.
It's my turn to protect you.
Quentin Flynn. Raiden. Ah. Because it's got octo camo, it looks like a piece of a wall. It's so good.
Snake,
Right?
Setting the chopper down.
Look, I understand why people don't like Raiden from Metal Gear Solid 2. I understand why people think that Metal Gear Solid 2 was such a big, like, betrayal. But honestly, Metal Gear Solid 2 doesn't get enough respect. Honestly, Metal Gear Solid 2 is some shit.
Yeah, corner there.
That's a trap too, right?
That is a trap. And the goal here, some
Okay,
people may not realize, is that you're actually supposed to follow these sleep gas mines to the top of the building.
Camouflage, we're just going to...
you'll see that there are several ways up. There are a few staircases.
I'll keep using that, but we're not
the
gonna...
correct route is marked by these sleep gas mines.
Oh, seriously, I didn't know. I just went, you know, I need the stages. Yeah, I played this game. Okay, I played it through, but...
There's a music in here, so I'm gonna have to equip the solid eye.
Just ignore them. Get out of there, quick.
Trying to. There's music off that way, but I'm just gonna sneak this way. Oh fuck. We're gonna have to do this camouflage, octocamo, auto. Much as I want to do something else. We're only at 12%. Okay, that's why. 75. Let's see if it's oh no, it's still. Oh, it thinks I'm here. Okay, that's why. Oh fuck! Come on. Fuck! There's really just nothing I can do then. Okay, that's fine.
I can see you.
Okay, I thought there was.
Run,
Yep.
Snake, run!
Alright, well, we'll just... Oh no!
Snake, what happened?
Oh well, that's fine.
Snake? Snake!
I have no idea. Well, I know exactly why we stopped using those, actually. It's because we started the Desert Storm War, so we needed better camo for fucking... I need to make sure that I have rations equipped. For fighting in the desert instead of... yeah.
Snake, there's no time to take on the Dego. Get out of there, quick!
I'm not trying to take them on. I am just trying to run. I just need to go this way, unfortunately, and they're all this way.
I can see you! Just a little farther!
Fine.
Snake, run!
Yeah, this guy can fucking like sweep the entire time and continue to do the thing. I don't have access to chaff grenades right now. But yes, chaff grenades would fuck them up. Yeah. That's the worst part of that entire level. I hate that entire part. And yes, you can use the rocket launcher to kill them, but...
I'm sorry.
It's better.
I'm a little busy right now.
Thank you.
Not that Mark II mines at all. Poor Hal.
Don't forget the Mark II.
Naomi, take care of this.
Poor Hal.
Otacon, get us out of here.
Alright, now it's time for the trailer.
Where's Raiden?
Well, no, he's not always down. He's not always down bad. He just has the worst luck with women I've ever fucking seen. Right? So first he's raped by his mom whenever he's 14. Then he goes into the Shadow Moses incident after that, where his sister finds unrequited love because she's only a half-sister. Then he meets Sniper Wolf, who's destined to die at Snake's hands. Then Vamp kills his sister, who loves him. And now his new crush, who he's just meeting for the first time, has terminal cancer and is trying to kill herself. That's why she's always stimming, by the way, is because she doesn't want to live any longer, and there's nanomachines keeping her alive fighting cancer. And the fucking dick knife. Oh. Because of past trauma, yeah.
You too. Immortal.
And whatnot.
No.
I just
don't fear death.
Ah. And then he just does this shit out of nowhere. It's the hype as shit. And Vamp just swinging underneath him like a fucking boss. So, how do we kill Vamp? With a syringe. I'll let it play out. It's gonna be a big thing. But Vamp, probably my favorite antagonist of the entire series. Not gonna lie. Probably, like... Oh man. Good guess. All nanomachines. Nanomachines, son. Fucking Senator Armstrong. He knew it. Yoshimitsu over here. Fucking Vamp reading the moves, just being fucking Dancer's Grace. And he's always so sexual too, and it's so good. Voiced by Phil Lamar doing his best fucking whatever the fuck. Oh, so good. Fucking Blanca Ball or Kano Ball right there with a sword. Fucking sword juggling to do some fucking goddamn Jedi shit. And then this, the seppuku, Yoshimitsu to the fucking max. But guess what? Vamp doesn't give a fuck. He loves the pain. Give him more. Oh, pin me harder, daddy. Ah! Sorry. I'm getting too excited. And both men spent at the end with the fucking dock. Oh! No, this is Metal Gear Solid 4. This is a mature ass game. I'm free to be as horny for Vamp as I want. This ain't for kids. This is my shit. Spent and Raiden still standing, cleaning himself off. The real man. Never satisfied. Seriously, whenever you get to the level where you start to read, Metal Gear's violence is sex, is the right point for Metal Gear.
You okay?
The way that Metal Gear protagonists show fucking love to each other is by kicking that ass, though. It's not Metal Gear unless it's gay. The only person in a Metal Gear game that's not ace or gay is not Jack. Jack's bi as fuck. Not the point.
Boss.
It's literally the weapon to surpass Metal Gear! Yes!
The test was a...
Carry the message forward! Horniness is the way to go! It's the weapon to surpass Metal Gear!
The PMCs we deployed have...
Horniness is the thing that's going to keep us from nuclear destruction. We're all horny. Let's do it!
Is to secure the original.
I know that.
Everybody get into a pile. It'll be fine. Sort it out. Dicks everyone. The Hornitary Blade. Oh, well, and obviously Ocelot wants the D. Apparently from Vamp right now. Well, only because he's cosplaying Liquid. And Vamp don't give a fuck. Vamp will fuck everything.
Hang in there.
Vamp. He's got to be immortal.
No, he's not immortal at all. It was my design that caused his body to be like that.
Huh?
What do you mean?
The nanomachines in his body cause his wounds to close and heal at an accelerated rate. Someone took the basic nanomachine technology I once researched and perfected it. In a sense, I'm responsible for Vamp. It's one of my sins.
Does your body have the same?
Oh, I hope
machines?
everyone is ready for the thumbnail for this to be specifically Vamp with the cock knife. Like, dodging underneath fucking everything. We're fucking... It's going to be there. I hope everyone's ready for it. Sorry. That's just the image for this episode.
He's losing too much blood.
Can you save him?
I don't know. He needs a blood transfusion. No, an infusion of artificial blood.
Yeah, the white stuff's also really bad at dissipating heat and refuse from a human body, so the cyborg costume had to be retooled for Rising Revengeance, and that's why you actually get the new cyborg body. Is because this one's just got owned by a single Vamp. And honestly, if you couldn't kill a Vamp, the fuck are you gonna do against Senator Armstrong? "53 flashbacks watched." Nice. We save because that's Act 2 down. And we're going into Act 3. Yeah, we'll do a new save. Or no, we won't. Do this one. Same save. It's safe. I don't have to worry too much about it. I'd have to play the entire thing over again to get the thing that I want, so I'm not going to worry about it. I believe vehicles still count as kills, but, I mean, there's never a no-kill run, so... We'll get through the mission briefing. Hopefully we can get started on the Eastern Europe chapter, but, yeah. Let's go grab ourselves some new stuff in here.
Argon, boron, silicon, and neon.
Yes, actually.
Fermium, Pluto,
Twin Sun.
helium, chlorine, fluorine, gallium, and xenon, thallium, strontium,
The trick is to keep the lid on. Now, let it cook for 1 minute.
Yeah, so it's venting.
You like cooking, don't you?
it retains heat and retains all of those other things, and so whenever they stand up, they open their vent ports, and it's an excessive rush of like fresh air and vented heat. So it makes that sound. So that's why the Rex roars. That's why the Ray roars. That's why the geckos roar. Is because it's a venting of a it's venting of exhaust.
But the secret to good cooking is to keep who's going to eat it in mind.
Kinda. I think it's explained in this one for the geckos how they roar. So I'm going to extrapolate how they roar to how the other ones fully roar. So yeah, I'm going to say yes to all of them. Any bipedal mech has to have a way to dissipate heat of the generation, or the heat generation of the engine. It has to move the legs, and Peace Walker is no exception, even though it's really fucking bad. But yeah,
It's from the periodic table.
all of them, if they roar, it's because of an excess of heat or like an influx of motion.
Thorium, protactinium, uranium, neptunium, plutonium, americium.
Curium.
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 That's it. Curium.
And if you're wondering who the fuck this little girl is, well, we actually have the answer. Not here, but we have the answer.
This? May I?
No, no, actually, it is AI operated. It's fully AI operated, even though it sings, because they had Vocaloid tech and they put it in the game. All of the boss robots, except for the ones that are obviously like based off of military grade hardware, are AI controlled. There is nobody in them. That's why you hit the pod. That's why you hit the AI pod to do massive damage.
Her name.
Because they're self-driving. They are AI operated. Based off of reptile or mammal or boss. Strangelove. Dr. Strangelove is the reason for that. If you want, again, I'm going to refer you to the Metal Gear playlist that we've got on the channel, where I did play through Peace Walker. If you want to know the lore of Peace Walker, it's all there.
Done.
The game is okay. It's a really good PSP game. It's a bad Metal Gear game, but it's a bad Metal Gear game that's a really good PSP game. But yeah, no, I played through it. I didn't 100% it because I didn't fight Zeke, because I'm not going to sit here and fight the AI battles to get to the last battle against Zeke. I've got 99% of the way there, but I'm not going to grind for that 1%. Especially whenever the game lies to you. Because Peace Walker says, hey, you know, if you want gears of a certain type, you need
Dr. Emmerich,
to kill.
Liquid is in Eastern Europe. He's after the corpse
there it
of
is.
Big Boss.
What for?
Hi, Redden. You need to hit the part that you're trying to get to dislodge it in the AI core. No, you don't. You don't do that. The game lied to you. You don't do that. What you do instead is you hit the parts that you don't want so that you can unlock more of the ones that you do. And I'm just not doing that to get the last piece of Zeke, because that's fucking dumb.
First, using the genetic code from Liquid's DNA chip. In his second attempt, he used the DNA code and biometric data extracted from Snake's.
Alright, and there's a battery here.
What's the need for the original if a substitute works just as well?
Yeah, there would be a octopus statue here. Just like the frog statues here, there'd be an octopus statue right next to it, because because I didn't collect it, it's not here. But that's the reward for doing the first phase boss fight non-lethal.
What do you mean we don't match?
Alright, and now we'll swap back over to this, and then full screen it.
Dr. Emmerich.
So just be prepared for that if you ever do go to play Peace Walker. But yeah, no,
the mixing
it's
of
fine.
mitochondrial DNA within the egg cell, the intentionally altered Terminator genes, scientifically speaking. Both you and Liquid are as similar to Big Boss as you could possibly
Not
be.
canon, and
But you're still different.
so I lied because I thought
Yes.
I was there. But Portable Ops and Portable Ops 2, not canon, but they involve all of the Peace Walker people.
Liquid was talking about.
So I thought that they were a part of it. And yeah, I should have actually had a hold of the controller for
Which
that.
is why they created Solidus.
But Solidus is dead.
Listen
Yeah,
carefully,
Portable Ops
Snake.
non-canon.
This is the most important part.
Acid non-canon.
The AI that controls the system employs a highly aggressive, advanced IDS.
It's good, but it's non-canon.
It uses a special code.
I
to
actually
inspect
enjoyed
all data and commands circulating
enjoyed
within
Acid
the
a lot
network.
more than I like Peace Walker,
Any
actually.
data that fails to
Really
conform to
weird.
that code
I probably
is
won't
treated
feel
as
the same about
correlated
Acid
and
2,
expunged,
but I
like
definitely feel that
viruses
way
killed
about
by white
Acid.
blood cells. The authentication program this IDS uses is based on a genetic identification program, one I helped develop for Foxdie. It's set up so that host commands only execute properly if the key matches perfectly. However, if the IDS suspects someone is trying to break into the system, it registers that genetic code on a blacklist. That code is then blocked and can never again be used to access the system. So, if you're going to use a substitute, you need to find a new genetic access code with each new trial.
So when Liquid accessed the system in the Middle East and South America, it was only a test.
Yep, he used Liquid's blood the first time.
Snake and Big Boss don't have the same genetic code?
Strictly speaking, Snake and Liquid aren't the same either.
Yeah. So,
Which is why Foxdie only affected Liquid at Shadow Moses. And spared
because
you.
in the first game they mentioned that Liquid had all the Big Boss's recessive genes.
If Liquid
The
uses
dominant
Big
genes were
Boss's genetic
expressed
code,
in, or were all
the
expressed in
We'll
Solid,
have the
and
system
Solidus is the mix
completely
of
under his
both.
control.
That apparently, according to 5 or V, was
having his code wasn't enough.
implanted into Ava
need his
as she
biometric data at the
left
same
the door
time,
before
don't
she
you?
gave him up for
That's
adoption to the Sears family.
And Big Boss is already
because
dead.
George Sears is Solidus.
No. He's alive.
No, so Snake's advanced aging, he is no longer the president because he's dead. Not
His
the point.
body is.
He was the president, and
rather,
then he tried to like do all the things
cells.
with Arsenal Gear. Blah, blah,
That's impossible.
We all know what Metal Gear Solid 2 is.
Big
But
Boss
no,
survives as a
Snake's
body.
advanced aging is actually because of shortened telomeres and actually part of the Dolly syndrome for cloning. Because Dolly the sheep was the first cloned sheep. They died
Liquid has
prematurely
already
because
left
of
for Europe in
telomeres and
search of Big
DNA.
Boss's body.
Whenever you clone something, you clone it
Right
with
from the
its
start,
present
he knew his
telomeres, and so
experiment in
it'll
South
expect a
America
shorter
wasn't going to
lifespan.
work.
So Snake's rapid onset aging is because he's technically Big Boss's age right now.
The test was a failure, even with his code.
As I feared, it's not pure enough. We need all of him.
Our only remaining option is to secure the original.
If Liquid obtains the body, he'll be primed to make his final move.
Allowing him
Right?
total control of the system.
Exactly.
No,
Unless
because
we
I
can
played
stop him
4
first.
is the biggest reason that I have a problem with Peace Walker at all. Because if I had played Peace Walker first, I wouldn't have a problem with Peace Walker's place, and I'd probably accept 5 a little bit more ready. But because I never played Peace Walker at the time, and have only since gone back to play Peace Walker,
Uncle Hal, I found it.
Yeah, it feels a lot worse in retrospect, considering that yeah, Peace Walker is canon. After 3, before V, and all of the other Metal Gears. Yeah.
The Patriots.
And it's not bad in the lore because it fleshes out Huey, introduces a lot of people, but it also introduces the quadrupedal, bipedal
it's not just the
Peace Walker
PMCs
into the situation.
Every corporation
with
tethered to
full
the military-industrial
AI.
complex is losing its sense of morality. And it's us science-holics who are doing their dirty work for them. Not even
in the
realizing
70s.
Can we make Jack better?
Yeah, right? Okay, so that's my biggest problem with Peace Walker, is that right there. It's done in war-torn Costa Rica by 2 super scientists in a fucking cube that's not even as big as this fucking chair. Like, the fuck? If it was that easy to do, we would already have that shit! Yeah, no, the pods in Peace Walker, the things, there's just the tubes in 5. You've seen the AI tube that Strangelove was in?
It's no use.
That's Reptile from Peace Walker.
What do you mean?
That is one of the 2 AI pods from Peace Walker.
Look at this.
That is an AI, that's a fully capable AI pod that's capable of driving Peace Walker.
His artificial blood needs dialysis. We don't have the proper equipment.
Dialysis?
Getting his wounds healed is important too. But at this rate, he's not gonna last that long.
Dialysis. Is that like
Yeah,
what
and we
kidneys
go back to Metal Gear Solid 1, and Rex is supposed to be cutting edge. We have fucking Sahelanthropus now in Peace Walker.
Was used by the military.
But Ray's the most advanced tech in 2?
After it's been in use for a while, the blood needs to be dialyzed, filtered.
Yeah, by 2012
Right
we
now,
should have Zone of the End.
he's slipping into autotoxemia.
Yeah, right, no, that's the... Sahelanthropus is Zone of the Enders, you're right. That's why the later editions are fun, but this is fine. This plays with canon in the right way, going chronologically. Anytime you insert a prequel into an established timeline, things get a little hazy, and so that's why 3 is one of the really, like, best of games, right? Because it's a prequel that doesn't do harm to the franchise! And by trying to expand, you really just did more. You did more to hurt yourself, and it really fucking sucks!
Dr. Madnar. I've heard of him.
Oh, I hate it.
World-renowned cybernetics expert. Strictly underground, though.
We're in luck then. It's settled. We must head for Europe. The sooner we get there, the better.
Yeah, the
I'll call
retcons
Campbell
are
and have
bad
him get us
because you
landing
have
clearance.
to make it fit. Right.
Oh, Snake!
Because
Where you
Ava's a
going?
fucking white-ass fucking Chinese
I'm gonna
spy.
be spewing out poison soon enough anyway. What's one more smoke gonna hurt?
This is a no smoking flight.
I love how everybody's trying to get Snake to quit. It's so good. I actually kind of love the no smoking message of this game in particular. Not that the other games didn't have a no smoking message, it's just they made cigarettes useful. So they probably convinced a couple of people to pick up smoking even though it legitimately killed you in game. But no, this game explicitly said, no, don't fucking smoke. Yeah. You had them, you had access to them, but they were the most useless item in the game whenever you could find thermal goggles just a floor up. And the thermal goggles were a better way of doing it anyway. Sunny's so good. Such a sweet little girl.
Huh?
Who is this?
Oh, her? That's my sister.
Yeah, she's Olga's daughter.
Really?
Good,
I never knew you had a sister.
good picking up.
For a moment, I thought she might have been your girlfriend.
No, I
Raiden saved her after 2, and she's been kept with Otacon and Snake ever since to keep her safe until the end of this game, and then you go and meet her in Revengeance. Because she's actually the person that you put the kid with one arm with, and Blade Wolf.
So sorry.
No, there's nothing for you to be sorry for. Or me. I used to be an anime otaku.
Oh. So that's where Otacon comes from.
I was always fascinated by sci-fi anime. That's what got me into this line of work. It's too bad reality wasn't so simple.
Well, I don't think we're going to be able to get to,
I never even imagined that science, that my own research could cause so much
And he
misery.
also voices Huey. And he's really good as Huey too. Like, so good as Huey. It's infuriating how good he is
It's not
as
like
Huey.
we're science holics or Satanists or anything. But even when we've got the best of intentions, we end up being used
And I really
by
hate it. I
others
really
for
hate it. Because he's so good as Otacon.
Dr. Emmerich,
He's putting his all into this.
Sonny helped me build it.
You should be in this boat! Oh.
Sonny helped build this?
But then again,
We
I've
built
already
it using
explained
top-secret
how from a
documents,
certain point of
patents dug
view,
up from intranets at a bunch of
Huey
research labs.
isn't
To tell
exactly
you the
wrong.
truth, I think she's better at it than I am.
I don't know if I can do it as good as I did the first time, but
she's just
you should be in this boat! It's close. I definitely nailed it. Whenever I don't think about it, I hit shit. Like, that's just what I did.
I assumed it was you.
If it's just, like, off the cuff, I'll fucking nail an impression. Ask me to do it again, I won't be able to do it. I don't know what I did.
She's spent her entire childhood inside the net.
That's just the way it is. Sometimes you just gotta have to just let it rock.
That's why she has trouble speaking.
Yes, I have. I have done both solid and liquid before. Solid's really rough on the voice if you're doing it like weird and trying to emphasis the gravel. And liquid, I haven't tried a lot, but I could probably get it. It's not that hard. Like it's within my range.
And where she's going.
Right. Like full within my range, vocal range, so I could do it. But getting the David Hayter growl is a little bit off.
Find the answers inside a machine hooked up to the world. She spends every day inside the net, exploring. For Sonny, this is home.
It shouldn't be like that.
What?
Oh,
It's time you let her go outside.
considering I've practiced solid I can definitely do. It's just been a while since I've heard liquid, you know? So that's the one that I'd need to refresh to do. But considering I was listening to Chris Randolph right now do all the HAL stuff, and I know it's no different doing Huey, it was closer to tone match.
Frankly, I'm worried about letting her go out there.
I have a feeling she'll do just fine.
You really think she'll be okay going outside?
That's not what I meant. I think she's got a good handle on her science.
Sorry. Go on.
Huh?
You were about to say something.
Oh, right. Would you mind if I helped Sunny with her cooking?
Oh, of course not. Go ahead. But, about all we've got on board besides military rations are eggs.
No. Leave them off. It makes you look handsome.
I also love how they're portraying these two people like being in the worst positions that they could be and being just inimitably fucking just struck by each other. So good. They tried. The Spirits Within models are doing really well right now.
Dr. Emmerich?
Huh?
Is it okay to sleep in there?
Excuse me?
Well, Dr. Emmerich, I know it's easy to forget sometimes, but I am a woman. You understand. Sorry. I know it's selfish of me, but I'd like to be alone for a while.
Right. I understand. I'll show you in.
Thank you.
Yeah, I know, right? It says more about like more about anything than just his awkward ass walk. I also love that the fucking chickens' names are Solid, Liquid, and Solidus. Yeah. In the first cutscene, in the first briefing, and this is another reason why I say this is the trip and body bump. Oh, well, it's about to get
just let me know. I'll be out there working.
Romantic.
Thank you.
Oh. And
Yes?
Call me Hal. Good night.
Yeah.
Good night, Hal.
Yep. He's still in there. She made sure he was in there. Get yourself a good night's sleep, Hal. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. It's been too... Dude, Hal deserves a girl. Dude needs to get some. He's too good of a girl? Too good a girl. Too good a guy? To just not have some, right? Dude's gotta get some. I don't think he ever got some from Wolf. I know he never got any from Emma. The fuck? Man's better get something. Hey, I am not gonna... I ain't gonna diss my mans. No way am I dissing Hal. Not that he was ever gonna die a virgin. Again, raped by his mom. Not the point. blames himself for his dad to this day, even though his dad was just a fuck. Oh, Jesus Christ, I fucking hate Huey.
The hunt is being carried out by US-based PMC.
Oh, he definitely wanted to get in that cockpit. You kidding? She wanted him in that cockpit. Not the point. Not the point.
Which means that Liquid's lurking somewhere behind the scenes.
Right. And at the top of the target
Fuck Huey.
is
Jesus
the Paradise Lost Army, a resistance group led by Big Mama. Snake, you'll be infiltrating the region where they are believed to house their base of operations. It looks as if the PMCs moved swiftly, cutting off Big Mama and company's escape routes. They should still be hiding somewhere in that area. Big Boss's corpse.
Because I can't think of Huey without thinking of Emma, and I can't think of Emma without thinking of Huey, which makes me think of Emma's mom and how Huey was such a fucking remotely distant dickhead that she had to seek out the half-son to have sex with.
Is our last chance.
It's not because Huey was a loving boyfriend or a loving dad or anything. No. She did it because she was fucking lonely and Hal was there. And now he carries the guilt of his dad's suicide on him because he thinks he did it to himself whenever his dad was just a self-righteous fucking prick who tried to kill his daughter along with him. So anytime I think of Hal, I think of the raw deal that he's been given by life.
Next.
No. He lives on past that point, gets married, has Emma. Hal gets older, starts showing really good signs of like science and shit. At 14, again, let me stress this. At 14, his mom forces herself on him because there's no way he can consent to sex. Because Huey is such a neglectful dad that she needs something.
Said next.
So she takes Huey. He moves out like just about after that, leaving Emma and his dad basically alone in the house with a woman he doesn't trust, and so he blames Hal and commits suicide, intending to spite both of them by taking his daughter with him.
You're coming with me.
In a fucking pool on his property. That's why Emma has a fear of water. Yes, no matter what, even my reading of 5, giving him the benefit of a doubt because he worked for a spy agency and was the most blamable fucking man. Fuck Huey!
But
we've been looking for this.
Sorry, I don't mean to go off that hard, but no.
Yes, ma'am.
I will never simp for that man.
Next.
2 was all I needed. 2 is the only thing I would ever need to know about Huey to never like that man ever again. Like, there is nothing anyone could ever say, fucking ever, to tell me that Huey was a fucking good person. Like I said.
You're looking younger.
He wanted to get into Naomi, he wanted to get into Sniper Wolf, and maybe into Emma, but he did not want to get into his mom. I can't really say it. And there, we got the upscaled version of Young Snake that we wanted.
PMCs sure seem to know you well enough.
You may not believe it, but I'm in charge of overseeing all PMC activity. Having connections can still open doors.
You alone?
Oh, right. Forgot about that. Yeah, no, if Huey, even if Huey wanted to ride in Sahelanthropus or the cockpit of that, even if that's the truth, even if that is the fucking truth, yeah, no, still, fuck him. Because he could have killed his kid, he definitely killed his lover. You don't let him! You're the adult! Yes, 100%.
Listen to me, Snake.
But granted, that was the 1980s. It was a different time. If your kid wanted to ride in a mass murder machine, you let him! You throw kids in tanks all the time! It's the worst that could happen. It's the
Now I've got
80s.
more bodies than I know
Again,
what to do with.
like I said, I
The whole
think the
joint
official way
already
to play it
remains
is the way that I played V, 100%, where you're a sociopath and just non-lethally peg your
We're ready to
fucking
strike liquid at any
people
time.
in the head with a goddamn softball every time you return.
Planning to take him by force. It's crazy. Look, things aren't that simple.
Oh man, it's fucking right though. It's too real.
Orders from you or from your Colonel Campbell.
It's gonna be the Middle East all over again.
No, it won't. If things get out of hand, we can put a total lockdown on the PMC's weapons. They won't be able
All right,
to fight back.
I'm gonna wait for this
forget,
because I
we
know that we're
control the
going to be able to take control here soon. And then I'll save and we'll take on Eastern Europe next time.
Meryl.
I called this the London chapter because it doesn't look like Eastern Europe to me. It looks like London, but apparently it's Eastern Europe. So this is some sort of Slovenia, Slovakia shit.
Snake, what you're trying to do, it's not a mission.
I know. It's not justice. It's a hired hit.
If you know, then...
Another trailer line, really good one.
Look, our ways of thinking might be different, but to me, you're still a legend, a hero. I know all about the things you did when you were young. It was what kept me going. I can't bear to watch you die over something so pointless.
Don't worry about me. Old soldiers never die.
I always thought Meryl was high-key attractive, but that's just me.
Your cause is our cause now. You don't have to do this.
I'm no hero. Never was. I'm just an old killer. Hired to do some wet work.
I mean, you know about how you can get to see Meryl in her underwear in both times in Metal Gear Solid 1, right?
Fine. Then we'll just have to catch him.
Yeah, then you've always found her attractive. Sorry.
I may have loved you once.
Oh, that's the first. That's the easiest one. Yeah.
But now you're just too damn
That's why I said
senile
both
to
times.
face the truth.
Because there's a second way.
Wake up and face reality. Old Snake.
Yeah, the first time you see Meryl.
And stay out
There's a
of
second way. Look it up, man. I'm not gonna spoil it for you. Go look up Metal Gear Solid 1. Go play Metal Gear Solid 1. It's on GameFAQs. You can find it. I don't need to tell you everything. Go, find it. It's really early in the game. Yeah. It's floor 1. It's legitimately as you're sneaking in to see the DARPA chief. There you go. The first time you see Meryl, you can see her in her underwear. You're welcome. She'll be doing sit-ups and shit.
Otacon, they've seen this face too.
Yeah, it might have been added to the PMC's blacklist as well.
And Meryl was acting kind of strange.
Things are going to get hairy once the American suppression
And remember,
troops
it's
get here.
before you
We better
meet
get
with the
to Big
DARPA
Boss's
chief.
corpse, and fast. But first, we've
There's
got
the
to
last
find
part I'm
Big
gonna give
Mama.
you.
Snake, let's go over what we know so far. The streets are under curfew. The only people you'll find out there now are PMC soldiers and members of the Resistance.
Yeah, I thought it looked a little too quiet to be a tourist attraction.
The Resistance members are scheduled to convene at Big Mama's hideout.
Closer,
So
yeah.
our best course of action is to follow their lead. When you find the resistance,
Because remember, you got to sneak into the DARPA chief's cell, right? Yeah. So is that a woman, not him?
Resistance.
The
It is that
PMCs have
part.
laid a dragnet for resistance members that covers the entire town. They're using SOP to notify each other by radio of any info collected during their searches. By intercepting those signals, you should be able to reach the resistance members' locations in real time.
Because I'm confusing that. I thought a soldier said that too. Is that a woman? Not him. But that's me fucking up my lines.
Open the item window and select the signal interceptor. The interceptor constantly monitors PMC voice and data transmissions. When you've got the signal interceptor equipped and you hear the PMC's chatter about the resistance, check your map. It should display the location.
This is my least favorite mission
Snake, I think we've
part
found a way
in the
to treat
game,
Raiden.
but
Yeah.
you
We got in
know
touch
why.
with Dr.
Or,
Madden.
well, you don't.
Naomi
but
and Sonny are on their way now.
They'll be all right on their own.
They're a few clicks north of where you are now. It's a non-combat zone, so there won't be any checkpoints. There's even a dialysis machine. It'll take some time.
But no,
I
this one
think
is
you'll
a
be
pure
okay.
stealth mission. You've got to tail
you need
a
to hurry
person
and
of
make
the
contact with
resistance
Big Mama.
to make it back to a
Liquid gets his hands on that
specific
corpse.
space.
It's all
And you
over.
can make it there
Follow
without
the
them.
Resistance's
But if
lead.
you do, you won't get the cutscenes. So you need to help them reach to the base and be their shadow. But you know. So that is where we're going to leave off. Is we're going to start our tailing mission for the Resistance in the next episode. We've got to find Big Mama. But until next time, I will say thanks for watching, thanks for listening, thanks for sticking around, really do appreciate it. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe if you're on YouTube, follow and subscribe if you've made it this far on Twitch, and I guess I need to start opening with the like, comment, subscribe stuff, but it doesn't matter, fuck it. Shares, notifications, all that stuff's good, and I'll see you guys next time, whenever we start the Eastern Europe chapter. Peace!